Hey weirdos! You're probably wondering what the hell this video is about. So I guess let me explain. Just so you guys know, disclaimer, Sam is not in this video, so if you're looking for a video with just her and I guess click off of this, but this is really important to me, so I would really love it if you guys would watch this because it's something that people need to talk about. It's Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and it's really important for me to make a video, about this even a year later. So, as you guys know, or may not know, a year ago I made a video. It's called Breaking My Silence. It was probably one of the hardest videos I've ever had to make. If you watch that video, which I will put the link in the description for that video, if you watch the video, you can tell that I'm not how I am right now, able to speak clearly, able to just kind of look at the camera. I don't know, you can tell that I'm kind of still holding back. So basically, I made a video about my experience with being molested as a child. And I know that is very, very raw and hard to hear, I guess. But when I made that video a year ago, it took me 3 tries to even turn on the camera to make that video. And the reason that I'm making a video, follow-up video to that video today is because it has been a year since I made that video, and I didn't expect 100 people to watch it, let alone 90,000 people to watch it. And to me, that is really the point of why I started YouTube, was because I know that personally I've been through a lot of things in my life that I feel other people can relate to in some sort of way. When I made that video, I didn't know how many people were going to be able to relate to that video. But since then, I have gotten over 1,000 messages from people I don't even know. When I say thousands, I actually mean thousands of messages from people as young as 11 years old to in their 40s saying that they went out and that they told someone, which is crazy that I had some sort of impact on that. Is the reason I made that video, is because I feel like it's one thing that I feel is not talked about enough in society. When I was growing up, I felt like I was the only person in the world that had ever gone through something like that. And it's nice to know that I can put a video out there and make someone else feel at that age, the 11-year-old that messaged me, make her feel like that person, or I guess to make her feel like she isn't alone and she is not the only person in the world, let alone probably at her school, that has ever been sexually assaulted growing up. Any person that has wrote on that video in the comments, I've read every single one. I have read every single message that any of you have sent to me. It is important to me that I am someone who you feel you can come to and tell me and break your silence, even if it's just to me. I feel that's really important because it's one step closer to you telling someone in your family or telling a friend. I get a lot of messages asking, how do I deal with this? And I'm no way, no how a psychologist. I do not have a degree. I can just tell you from personal experience how I have dealt with this. And it took me a long time to realize that I win. That the person that did this to me doesn't get to control the rest of my life. They got to control my life at that point in time when it happened. And that's what you guys need to realize, is that the person doesn't get to control you anymore. You have to take that power back, and you have to realize that you win. That you are the one who gets to control how happy you are, and that you can be happy. I promise you, it is very hard to see that, I'm sure, when you're in the moment, or it's only been a couple years since it happened, but you can and you will be happy one day, I promise you. It just takes time, 1, to forgive the person, and 2, to realize that they don't have that control over you anymore. If you want, you can message me. I promise I read every single one. You know, if you want to put in the comments, you know, your story. There are other people who have responded to other people's stories, which is pretty great that I feel like a lot of people have come together on this topic just in the comments. I love you guys, but don't make it weird. Alright guys, I hope that you guys liked this video. I hope that it was informative. I know it's not like the other videos on the channel with me and Sam, but this is very important to me. Also, if you guys could share this video, you never know who has gone through something like this. You'll never know who's gonna see this and who can benefit from this. And I'm telling you this from a person who has been through this and wish they had seen a video like this when they were younger. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I love you guys, but don't make it weird.